All right, fabulous fifth graders, are you ready for day 2? This is going to be very similar to yesterday's Estimystery, but hopefully it's a little bit more challenging. We're still going to use a 100s chart to keep track of our possible answers and use that as a tool to see which of the remaining possibilities is the most reasonable for our estimate. This is our task today. How many wooden blocks are in the road? Just like yesterday, there will be a variety of clues that will appear, and we're going to use that information to narrow down our possibilities to a smaller and smaller set. After each clue, use estimation again to determine which of the remaining answers is the most reasonable. Write down your first estimate, and after each clue, you'll see if your estimate is still a possibility. After each clue, if it's no longer a possibility, be prepared to write down a new estimate and be prepared to explain why you chose it. Our first clue is the answer is less than 100. So you'll see here I've included the possible numbers from 1 to 99 because I know that our answer is less than 100. Has your original estimation changed? Do you need to go back and revise it? If you do, please go ahead and do that before we talk about clue number 2. Clue number 2 tells us that the vehicle is carrying a number 3 and that the answer is a multiple of 3. So hopefully you remember that a multiple is a number you would say if you were skip counting. So we're looking for multiples of 3. So 3, 6, 9, etc. Here, I've used our hundreds chart to eliminate all of the numbers that are no longer a possibility. Every one of the numbers that is left is both a number less than 100 and a multiple of 3. Do you need to change your estimate? Is your estimate still possible, or do you need to write a new one? If you do, please do so now before I reveal clue number 3. Clue number 3 tells us that our answer is an odd number. So if I go through and I look at these numbers, I know that 3 could still be possible, but 6 could not. 9 could still be possible, but 12 could not. 15, sure, but not 18. So this helps us eliminate those numbers that are no longer possible. Take a look at your current estimate. Is it an odd number? Is it still possible? Do you need to write a new one? Here are all of our possibilities that are left after I've eliminated all of the even numbers. Neither of the digits in the answer is a 5 or a 9. This is a little bit tricky. I have to go through and give some consideration to each of the answers that are still available. Let's see. 3 could work, but not 9. Not 15 because it has a 5 as one of its digits. Maybe 27. There's no 5 or 9 in there. Or 33. What about 39? Well, I'd have to eliminate that as well. Here are all of the possibilities that are left that meet the criteria set for all 4 of our clues so far. Do you see your estimate on this list? If not, you need to double check your estimate take a look at our blocks up here and think which one of these possibilities is the most reasonable answer to the number of blocks in the road. Make sure you've got your answer. The answer does not include the digit 1. Well, if I look at my remaining answers, there's only a couple that would be eliminated here. That would be 21 and 81. So if 21 or 81 was one of your estimates, you might have to do some more revision. Here are our list of possible answers. After seeing all the clues, we've narrowed it down to just 5 possible answers. Before you see the answer, select your final estimate, write it down, and explain to someone why you chose that number. And cliffhanger. I will, of course, be revealing the total number of blocks in the road tomorrow. But be sure to fill out your Estimystery with your estimates that you've made so that we can kind of work on this together. I look forward to seeing what you guys have put down.